What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fantasy Goods, and you know what time it is. It's start 'em, sit 'em, trade 'em, where we give you 3 options, and out of those 3 options, you gotta start one, you gotta sit one, and you gotta trade one. And today, we got a special guest, my boy Big Poppy Crush, Jerome Otis Harris. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you having me. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Love it, man. So let's get this started. I'm gonna give you one first.
Okay,
All
we'll
right.
do that.
Cue the music. All right. So first, I'm gonna give you some tight ends.
Okay.
We got.
They've been doing me good so far, so.
Well, we'll see about this. We got a couple tight ends that haven't been producing that much lately. We got Zach Ertz going against the Ravens. We got Tyler Higbee going against the 49ers. Or we got Mark Andrews going against the Eagles. Start one, sit one, trade one.
Okay. We're going to go with Mark Andrews. I'm telling you right now, Mark Andrews going against the Eagles, we're going to start him. He's been doing productive for me. Other than that, a lot of people say he's not been doing producing. Some people think he's a bust. So far, my tight end, he's been doing good. So we're going to start Mark Andrews against the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyler Higbee, we're going to sit him. He's productive. He might be productive for everybody else, but for me, I just feel like we should sit him.
He's been boom or bust.
Yeah, I can say that. Boom or bust. Eagle fans, I'm sorry. Zach Ertz has to go. Gotta trade him.
You know what? I would probably do the exact same thing. I like Mark Andrews still. I still believe he's a top 10 tight end.
I believe that.
With Lamar Jackson, he's the #1 target over there. So I will start Mark Andrews. Tyler Higbee, I'm going to sit against the 49ers.
Okay.
Yeah, boom or bust, man. I hope he's a boom this week. I really do, because I have him. And then Zach Ertz, trade him. Trade him from all the value you can right now. See what you can get out of him and get him out of there.
He's not doing nothing for me. I'm trying to trade him. Nobody's taking him. So
Also,
try your best.
Offensive line is shot. So get what you got to do.
So we're going to start with wide receivers. Right now we have Juju Smith. He's going against the Browns. We have Brandon Cooks, who's going against the Titans. And then we have Robbie Anderson going against the Bears. What are you doing?
All right. I got to start Robbie Anderson. He has been the most consistent wide receiver out of those 3. You know, he's been putting up numbers, and Teddy Bridgewater is balling. I don't care what anybody says. Balling. I think I'm going to trade Juju Smith-Schuster just for the fact that I think I can get the most upside for him. You know, if I'm going to someone with Brandon Cooks, I'm not really going to get that much for him. I can see Juju Smith-Schuster, just because of the name, I can get more for him. Okay. And I'm going to sit Brandon Cooks because he's been a 1,000-yard receiver for any team he's been played on. Any team. And I believe that if I'm on my roster and I need a fill-in, he can possibly get me that 19, 20-point game. You know? What about you?
I agree with you with Robbie. Robbie has been putting up numbers. I regret sitting him last week. He's been putting up great numbers. Brandon Cooks, look since week 1, hasn't been putting up nothing. He's been traded to Houston, nothing. Rams got rid of him for a reason. It's just not working. Juju trade, I would do it. I think Big Ben is gonna start working with him right now, but other than that, you can get a good value for him. So if Juju's in your lineup, I would try to trade him. Get the best you can, and then take what you can.
So you do the same exact thing.
I will do the same exact thing. I'll have to go with you.
That's good. Cool. All right. So let's go into running backs. We're going to go into like an RB2 category right here. Cue the music. We got Myles Gaskins going against the Jets. We have David Montgomery going against the Panthers, or Darrell Henderson going against the 49ers. Start one, sit one, trade one.
All right. We're going to start Myles Gaskin.
Okay.
Gotta start him. He's going against the Jets. I'm sorry, Jets fan. You're 0-5. 0-5. Adam Gase is not doing it for you. Myles Gaskin's been putting up great numbers. He's probably your best option right now on the running game. So let's start with that. Then we're going to go with David Montgomery from the Bears. He's going against Carolina. I don't know. I would probably say trade him.
Going to trade David Montgomery?
I'm going to trade him.
Wow. And then you're going to sit Darrell Henderson?
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Trade David. Trade him. Because Foles is playing good ball. I know they need the start running game and all that. I know they need it, but I think if you have him, and you can get a better offer, go with it. So trade him. Darrell Henderson against the 49ers. Yeah, I would just. Sorry about that. That's not.
What?
He's not doing nothing for me. I'm sorry.
Ah, man. I would have to start Myles Gaskins because he is going against the Jets. And it's a bulletproof matchup. He's going to give you at least 15 points. I can't see him not getting you 15 points.
Fantasy numbers. Think about fantasy.
Now, this is where me and you might not agree on. I'm going to sit David Montgomery. Because Tariq Cohen's gone. And they're going against Carolina, whose their defensive front is not that great. And he's going to get a workload. I can see him. And then you got Darrell Henderson that's sharing the workload with two other running backs, with Akers and Brown. Even though I think Darrell Henderson is the number one running back there, that split committee kind of scares me a little bit now because everybody's healthy. So I think I'm going to trade him and see what I can get for him.
What do you think you get for that trade, though?
As of right now, since everybody is coming back, I think I can get a solid wide receiver 2, maybe 3. If I'm looking at a wide receiver, I can definitely see. I can even see me getting like a low grade tight end 1 for him.
I can respect that.
A top 12, maybe like 10, 11, 12 around that area.
Don't take my word for it. I think you should go with me, but the man right here knows his stuff. So
he knows his stuff too. You never know what can happen. It's fantasy football. Anything can happen any given Sunday.
We're going with the quarterbacks. The quarterback, folks. We're going with Jared Goff against the 49ers. We're going with Ryan Tannehill against the Texans. And then we're going with Magic Fitzpatrick against the Jets. Who are you rocking with? Start him, sit him, trade him.
Oh, man. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one, folks.
Fitzpatrick has been balling. The last 2 weeks, been balling. And it's against the Jets. I don't see the Jets stepping up, especially that they let go of Le'Veon Bell. So I would have to start Ryan Fitzpatrick out of the two, even though I love Tannehill. He's been balling also, but I'm going to have to start Fitzpatrick. I'm going to trade Tannehill, though. I like... Derrick Henry hasn't been Derrick Henry this season. Have you noticed that? Like, he's been getting a workload, but he hasn't been getting the workload that everybody thought he was going to get.
Did you see the stiff arm?
Yeah, no.
Did you see
bro,
that?
He made Josh Norman his bitch, bro.
Josh, I'm sorry, brother. It's not looking good. I don't know how you come back from that.
No, straight up. But I think they're going to be more consistent now because now everybody's seeing what Ryan Tannehill can do. He's like number 6 quarterback in fantasy right now. So I think I'm going to trade him, see what I can get for him, and I'm going to sit Jared Goff. He has a lot of weapons. He has Cooper Kupp. He has Higbee. He has Robert Woods, who's been balling also. And the running backs are there. I think I'm going to sit Goff. I'm going to start Ryan Fitzpatrick, and I'm going to trade Ryan Tannehill. That's what I'm looking at right now.
Sorry, partner. I'm going to have to disagree with you. So, only thing I agree with him was we're going to start Fitzpatrick. He's hot. He's going against the Jets. I'm sorry, but it's the Jets.
Yeah.
I'm going to trade Goff. Goff's been playing good, but like I said, I'm all about the trade value. I can trade Goff, get a decent running back 2, maybe running back wide receiver 2, maybe. Ryan Tannehill, he's hot.
He is hot.
He's hot. I wouldn't start him, though, because you know how you get sometimes. I will bench him, sit him, keep him in your pocket just for the future going on.
Insurance policy.
Yeah. I think when it comes to playoff time, I think he's going to be big for us. Plus, he has Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry hasn't been himself, but when it comes to the playoffs, I think he's going to do justice for you guys.
Dude, in that playoff stretch with Derrick Henry, he's going to fucking pull out. It's an easy last 3 schedules for fantasy for Derrick Henry. If you have Derrick Henry in the playoffs, you're going to be good. That's just my opinion.
I agree with you. Derrick Henry's going to run the ball constantly. They're going to feed him. If the only thing that worries about, if they're down, maybe more Tannehill, but other than that, Derrick Henry, he's the workhorse. He's going to do justice for you guys. So, once again, like he said, you're going to start, sit, trade, go with us. We know what we're talking about.
Exactly. Well, look, guys, that's going to do it for Start 'em, Sit 'em, Trade 'em. But we're going to have a second segment for you in this episode. And we're going to talk about our pick'em. Our pick'ems, we're going to talk about money line, and we're going to talk about the spreads going into this week. Because that's that boy's specialty right here. This is what that guy lives for right here.
Money, baby.
It's time to parlay.
That's it.
So let's get down to it, Jerome. Do you want a Big Poppy crush? Do you want to tell me? Or you got one for me?
All right. My game I'm going with is Cleveland Browns versus Pittsburgh Steelers. I like the money line and the spread. So here's my thing. Money line, I'm gonna go with Cleveland. That's why I feel they're hot. If Odell plays, we're gonna rock with Cleveland. Cleveland's +3. We're gonna go with Cleveland. If Odell doesn't play, I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh on the money line. That's what I'm rocking with.
And you're still gonna go with Cleveland on the spread?
I'm still going with Cleveland on the spread.
Okay. I like Cleveland. I love their offense. I don't love the coaching though.
Okay.
I think because of Chase Claypool emerging, I think they're going to utilize him. Hopefully they can utilize him.
Okay.
I'm going to go, you said +3, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Pittsburgh with the spread. And I'll also go Pittsburgh with the money line. That's what I think I'm going to do. I have faith in that, you know.
That's fair enough.
Ben Roethlisberger has been balling. He's actually been struggling a little bit too, though, with the Eagles game the other day. What the hell happened
I
there?
don't know, but guess what? They got the win.
Yeah, they got the win and they got the spread too, which I was so happy. But it's like always nervous when with the Steelers. Like, man, I just hope they don't screw us over this time. But for me, Steelers. He's gonna do Cleveland with the spread. Steelers money line.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. All right, so I got one for you now. Let's go with Cincinnati Bengals versus the Indianapolis Colts. Now, the Colts have an 8-point spread.
Okay.
They're favored 8 points. Okay? So, do you have the Colts, Bengals? Who do you got money line?
Burrow's been balling.
Last week he didn't do shit though. He came out. He wasn't even there.
But Phillip Rivers, I don't have faith in Rivers.
Do you think it was a fluke?
I don't have faith in. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Money line. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Okay.
And what's the spread again?
8-point spread right now. As it stands right now, it's an 8-point spread favored by the Colts.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, folks. We're gonna go money line and spread Colts.
Oh.
I don't have faith in Rivers, but the offense been alright, but the defense has been doing great. I mess with the defense a lot.
See, I like money line. I like on the money line.
Okay.
I like the Colts. The spread though, 8-point spread. That's a touchdown and 2-point conversion right there. I think the Bengals. I think last week was a fluke with the Bengals. You know, they faced the Ravens. It's a tough defense and it's a tough offense. This Colts team, they've been struggling left and right, but they're still, you know, consistently getting wins somewhat. Man, this is tough. I think I'm going to take the Colts money line, but for the spread, I'm going to take the Bengals with given 8 points. That's the thing I'm going to do. I don't think the Colts are going to beat the Bengals more than 8 points. I can't see it. I think because of them losing to a rivalry, I think they need to step that game up. And I think Joe Burrows is that type of guy that was like, no, we're not going to do this again.
Your boy Burrows, he's gonna ball out. But like I said, that Colt defense, they've been doing their thing. Like I said, you have his decision, you have my decision. Yeah. I'm not gonna say who's right. Of course, you think I know I'm right, but
anybody, every given Sunday,
any given Sunday, who knows?
All right, you got one more for me, man.
All right, so let's see. Let's rock out with it. What about Green Bay Packers going against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers? So Green Bay is -1.
-1, that's it?
So I don't know.
I'm going to take Green Bay back and forth. I'm going to take Green Bay with the spread and money line. If it's only 1 point, you said 1 point?
1 point, -1.
Yeah, taking Green Bay all day, every day. Raj's been balling out. Aaron Jones is a monster, and Devontae Adams is coming back. I can't see that.
He is coming back.
Yeah, I can't see Tampa Bay, and Tom Brady has not been Tom Brady. He hasn't.
Everybody knows Tom Brady hasn't been Tom Brady, but it's the GOAT. It's Tom Brady.
I mean, he's a GOAT.
So I agree with you. I can say Packers on both. I know you have your Tom Brady lovers who's not gonna agree with us, but I respect your wishes and and all that. But Aaron Rodgers is a bad man,
dude.
He's been balling.
He's proved everybody wrong too.
Yeah, MVP for sure. So with that pick, yes, I would agree. I would go with Packers with the spread and the money line.
But thank you guys for watching. We are the Fantasy Goods. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment.
All of it.
Yo,
please.
Even if you have something stupid to say, like a trade or anything like that, or something outrageous, I don't mind it. I will comment. I will come out and I will help you with any purpose I can. You know, I want to thank my guest, Big Poppy Crush, right here.
Thank you, brother, for having me.
Coming out. Showing some support.
Always.
You know, we are the Fantasy Goods, and we got the goods.